Hi, our group is Control Plus Expert. So this is our final assessment, which is theme about hope in everyday life. Our theme is peace. We hope for peace in the world every day because it fosters harmony, equality, and safety for all. Peace allows communities to thrive, promotes understanding amongst diverse culture, and ensure a better future for generation. It eliminates conflict, suffering, and destruction, enabling humanity to grow together in prosperity and compassion. Our target audience is your and student to inspire the next generation to embrace peaceful conflict resolution and unity. Activists and advocates to support and encourage individual working toward peace and social justice. Generate public to raise awareness about the importance of peace in everyday life. Policymaker and leader to influence decisions that promote harmony and prevent conflict. Community groups to foster collaboration and understanding amongst diverse populations. The last is global audience to address universal theme of humanity and unity, transcending borders and culture. This is our pre-productions. We are running a little bit behind schedule because our previous script didn't fit the theme, so we decided to change the script temporarily. So we start from January 3rd, 2025. We start proposal and discuss the script on the topic given. At the January 5th, 2025, we choose the theme which is peace and planning the shooting date and prepare confirmation letter and props we need. At the January 6th, 2025, we draw the storyboard and discuss the angle and camera movement need for the shoot and secure the props need for the shoot. At the January 9th is our shooting days and we make sure we need to shoot the footage we need to finish shooting this day and we check the footage. At the January 10th, we is also our shooting days and we make sure all the footage we need is finished shoot in this day. At the January 11th, we check all the footage we shoot already and we start to edit the video. At the January 12th, we edit the video and start to audio edit. And we learn some graphic skill to put in the video. At the January 13th, we edit the finished video for the group to see and make some change to the video and start our presentation video. At the last is January 15th, 2025. So we finalize our video and upload to YouTube and finalize our presentation video and submit. And the last is we submit this assignment at online learning portal. So when we do this assignment, we face some challenge. The first challenge is lack of ideas. Actually, our original script is not this. When we realize the original script has some issue, we do not have much time to adjust and rewrite the script too. Besides that, we only are free on that day for shooting, so it is very rushed for us to rewrite the script within 24 hours. So our solution is we consult the suggestions from ChatGPT and we also follow up the news of the world to get more ideas. So after discussion, we realized that peace is a good theme for hope in everyday life. The second challenge we face is rejection of the outsider. So we ask for the student from other country in the library. We gain our ability to seek for help from others. This also gain our ability to speak with others and explaining why are we doing this. So our solution is we seek for others. Those are willing to help and do not have camera shy. We spend a lot of time on finding foreign students. So our third challenge is audio recording. The audio which camera record is too small and we use the external mic. However, the place we clip the mic is too near the actor's voice, so the amplitude of the audio is freaking high. So our solution is after we record the audio, we will double check the footage and try to ask them record again. We try to clip the mic away from the mouth and we try to reduce noise of environment through editing. This is our storyboard and we try to draw as many scenes as we want in it to make sure that the story is going follow the script and to make sure that we get shoot all the footage we need. For the multi-track editing, after I select the video footage, I put the required parts on the clips. You will see that some of the footage is a little bit part shorter because it's possible that the whole video is just going to use that small part. The whole video footage will see many track because I want to use all the video footage I shoot in this video. Audio mixing and syncing. I was also responsible for editing audio. I used essential audio to classify some dialogue sounds so as to make the background music less noisy. I also used the skill of ducking to start the main track low and then increase the volume when the main track was about to end.
For our opening of video, we use the keyframe of animations that put the typography right in the middle of the scenes, and I'm walking past the scene, right? When I'm walking and the words is like just swipe away and will appears. This I use the skill of masking and a lot of keyframes to make the scene look more smooth. Due to we are using a camera to shoot all our footage, so our scene is like greenish at the first place, and I manually adjust every scene one by one to get the color that I like. First, I'll increase the saturation to 140 something. Then I increase the contrast to 100, and I'll adjust the temperature to more cold Kelvin, more to bluish, and I will adjust some of the color wheels and what's it called, color curve to give a better vision of our video. With the knowledge that I learned in chapter 7, which is color contrast, in this scene, I want to show the audience, please focus on the whole world piece. So I use the technique of leave color and drag it into this clip, and I use a water drop to drop the color yellow, which is the color of these notes, to tell the audience that please focus on these things, because there are other colors of notes, example green, red, blue beside it. So I want to focus it using the color contrast technique to get the audience eyes to look on these notes that I want to tell. In this scene, I use a technique that we learned, scale and portion. Okay, the character is more not right in the middle of the scene, it's like more to the left, and on the right side, I use a technique of masking too to tell the audience that when she is reading, actually it's like the writer is writing the letter too, and the portion that I put half half is to tell you guys that it's very important at the same time, and this too is a different timeline, but it happens at this moment. So in these scenes, we designed it to shoot right beside from the character. This is because the line of the book rack will create a dip of the scenes and guide the audience lines to focus on what is the main character doing and make the whole visual more interesting. And due to the topic 8 that we learned, we need the permission from the outsiders. So we do a form for them and asking them to help us, and we did get a permission from them for using their face, their footage, their writings in our video. And this is our permission letter. We ask help from France students, the people who come from Africa, and people who come from China. And they are willing to show themselves in our video. Most of our video sound effects and BGMs are from this website we call Sdcfk, and we have free royalty image and royalty tracks for our video. The footage that we use for our ending video is also from Sdcfk and is free licensing too.
This is the part of reflection. So my role in this assignment is director, actor, and editor. So my contribution is writing script, edit the sequences of the footage, and modify. This is my learning experience. As a director, I learned to think out of the box. This will create better visual and more awesome story. So this will make my script more interesting. As an actor, I learned how to control my emotion at the right moment, and I'm able to add some small action of face expression to boost the narrative. As an editor, I learned how to apply suitable transition in the right position and cuts. I arrange my footage in the names of shots. This really make my work more convenient. For my improvement is I think I need to watch more video to enhance the knowledge of shooting skill. I will communicate with my partner in this regard to understand this part more. I need to learn more editing technique to improve my editing skill. For example, watch some instructional video. As an actor, I need to improve my acting and my facial expression so that the whole scene will be more realistic and natural.
My role in these assignments is a cinematographer, audio, color grading, and typographer editor. I'm in charge of shooting and discussing and try to draw some storyboards for our video. And I will give the editor some suggestions, and the color grading footage is done by me, and the subtitles is also I key in manually. My learning experience from these assignments that as a cinematographer, I learned how to stable my cameras and a lot of new angles. And as editor too, I learned how to do a graphic typography and just adjusting the color gradings. To be honest, this is my very first time to manually adjust the color grading one by one, so I still have a lot of place for improvement. And I'm also the narrative reading a letter which fall down from the book, so I learned how to speak in a nice intonation. I realized that sometimes I use too much of camera movement while we are shooting. On the color grading part, I would like to explore my own style and my sense of taste. And I found out that there are many fun skills that I can do at Adobe, and I would like to boost my technique while during the exam break. And this assignment also learned that teamwork and communicate between members is very, very important.
So that's all for our group video presentation. Thank you.